Hello everyone, I'm Ms. Gupta and I'm back here again with a very important topic, map scales. So the very important question here is, what is map scales and why do we need it? Imagine you are going to buy a property, an apartment, and first you would like to see a plan. Something like shown here. Most of the time, the length, the width, and the areas of different parts of apartments are represented by smaller units because it is easier to represent in smaller units on a paper. So far we have seen that where do we need map scale, and now let's see that what is map scale. So map scales are always represented by ratio like shown here. So it is 1 to 10. This means that 1 unit on the map is 10 units in real life. Before we dive into map scales, I would like you to do some prerequisites which are shown here, which I will be discussing here. So 1 kilometer is 1000 meters and 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So if you have to change 1 kilometer 2 centimeters, what you have to do, so 1 kilometer is 1000 meters, right? And if you have to change it in centimeters, you just add 2 more zeros. So 1 kilometer is 100,000 centimeters. So we have seen 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So now the question is, what is 1 meter squared into centimeter squared? To understand that, let's have a look here. So I have 2 squares drawn here. So the length of the square is 100 centimeters, and of course the width is going to be the same. So what is the length? It's 100 centimeters. What is the width? Is 100 centimeters. Can you find out the area? So this area of a square is how much? The length times the width, and the unit, because we are timesing 100 centimeter with 100 centimeters, so this becomes centimeter squared. That gives me 2 zeros from here and 2 zeros from here. That gives me 10,000 centimeters squared. Now, can I write 100 centimeter as 1 meter? So that's how I change the units here, which is nothing. It's the same square, right? Now, can I find out? So the length is 1 meters. What is the width? 1 meters. And area is 1 times 1 meter squared, which is 1 meter squared. Now, if you can see that these two squares are same, it's just that I have calculated areas in different units, right? So can I say from here that 1 meter squared is nothing but 10,000 centimeters squared? Now, if you really understood this, can you try and find out what is 1 kilometer squared in meters squared? And then you can find out 1 kilometer squared into centimeter squared. Pause the video here and give it a try. Did you try it? Just with the help of this example that I did here? Just the way I did it here? Right, even if you didn't get it, it's alright. Let's do it together. So 1 kilometer squared is, can I write it as 1 kilometers times 1 kilometers? Can I? I can. So 1 kilometer is how many meters? So 1,000 meter times 1,000 meters. From here, what can I conclude? So how many zeros gonna be there? So 1, 3 zeros from here and 3 zeros from here. It's just simple multiplication. Oops, I made a mistake. I'm going to rub this 0 out. So 6 zeros, meter squared. Is that correct? So that's 1 million meters squared. That's what you got, right? Now let's try this one. Let's change into centimeter squared. Now actually I don't need to start from the very beginning. I actually solved it here. So 1 kilometer squared is these many meters squared. And now if you have to change this into centimeter, so we know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters, right? If you have to change from meter to centimeters, you have to add 2 zeros. But if you have to do meter squared, you have to add double the zeros. That means 4 zeros. it will become centimeter squared. So whatever your answer is here, you just add 4 more zeros and you will have your answer in centimeter squared. So I'm just gonna write down, so how many zeros I'm gonna add, I'm just gonna see that. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 1 kilometer squared is these many centimeters squared. If you have any questions regarding whatever we discussed now in this video, don't hesitate to write your comments in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.